In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came into being through him, and without him not one thing came into being. What has come into being in him was life, and the life was the light of all people. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not overcome it. This is the start, the first 4 verses of the 4th Gospel, the Gospel of John. And this whole first chapter, called the prologue, is also the Christmas story for John. Now, he doesn't speak of angels or shepherds, Mary and Joseph and the manger, or the wise men following that star of night. But he does witness to the light. The light. What do we need today more than ever before? In my time at least, perhaps in yours too, we need light. We've seen so much darkness. We are surrounded by it, so full of it, in it now so long, we almost think the darkness is all there is, our new normal. But John witnesses for us that the Word of God, the Word with God, the Word that was and is God, has been with us in creation from the beginning. And that Word is not a word of darkness, death, or despair. It is a word of light, of life, of hope. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not overcome it. This Christmas is my first with you as bishop, and this year we've seen our share of darkness together. But we've seen so much more that is living proof, vital signs that the light shines in the darkness. The light shines from our eyes, even though we wear masks in love to protect our neighbors. The light shines through computer screens and cell phones and tablets, as nothing could keep us from gathering and worshiping together. The light shines through the car headlights that drive to deliver food or company to someone hungry or alone. The light shines from our buildings and offices and stained glass windows. The light shines from the trees, the nativity scenes, the Advent wreath candles we light as we sing, O come, Emmanuel. The light shines because Emmanuel, God with us, does come. God keeps God's promises. God never gives up, but only gives us God's very self, the beloved Son, the true light which enlightens everyone, who came into this world in the flesh, with his body and blood given and shed for us, the Word made flesh, dwelling with us, dwelling in us, to make us not filled with darkness, not filled with death, not filled with despair. We are filled instead in full through Jesus Christ, filled with his grace and truth. We are filled with his life, filled with his hope and faith and love, filled with his light that shines in our darkness. And because of that, because of him, the darkness has not, will not, cannot overcome us. This is our new in the beginning. This Christmas, let the light of Christ bring you light and life and hope, faith and love and joy to the world. The Lord has come, and he is coming. In his name, we shall overcome. Merry Christmas to you all, my dear friends. From me and all of us who serve you and serve with you here in northeastern Pennsylvania, Merry Christmas and blessed New Year in the name and the light of Christ.